Scott DesJarlais shouldn't be in Congress. He should be in jail. Scott DesJarlais wants this race to be about dirty politics, but in reality, it's about a dirty politician. One who sleeps with his patients, one who prescribes drugs on dates. He's not fit to be a doctor, and he's definitely not fit to be in Congress. Now we've learned that Scott DesJarlais has had sex with at least 2 patients, one who claimed to be pregnant, and he pressured her to have an abortion. DesJarlais ran his medical practice like a Craigslist cathouse, and now he's mad that people are upset about it. Everyone can see that Scott DesJarlais is an unethical, lying fraud. Everyone except DesJarlais and those at the Tennessee Republican Party. How many more patient mistresses have to come forward before Governor Haslam and his party condemns this unethical monster? The imprisoning cloud of scandal is hanging heavily over Scott DesJarlais. He can no longer be an effective advocate for Tennesseans. His presence in Congress embarrasses our state and undermines our credibility. He had sex with at least 2 patients that we know of. He admitted it. He prescribed drugs on dates. He shouldn't be a doctor, and he definitely shouldn't be in Congress. His party should hold him accountable and force his resignation.
What would you like to see happen? Exactly. Thanks.
The congressman should resign, and his party should hold him accountable for his activities and ask for his resignation.
What do you make of this claim that this is old news, from the DesJarlais books? This old news, we want to talk about, what's going on today. I mean, to be fair, this was, what, 12 years ago or something?
Well, there are 2 thoughts we have. One, he's campaigning all across the district with yard signs that say Dr. Scott DesJarlais. He wasn't truthful with voters 2 years ago as to who he really was. So this is relevant. And a doctor who has sex with 2 patients and admits to it, and possibly there are others out there, does not have the right to stand and be a doctor and also run for Congress.
I'm not sure he's exactly acknowledging that he had sex with the second patient. The second patient says, the second woman says that she did, but I don't think he's acknowledged that.
Well, I'm not familiar with any comment he's made other than we know for a fact that there are 2 patients who've had sex with Scott DesJarlais.
Jim, in your conversations with the National Party, do they feel like the tide has shifted here in the 4th District of Tennessee?
Absolutely. As voters become aware of the fact that Scott DesJarlais has had sex with 2 patients that we know of, that awareness has changed this election outcome dramatically, and we feel good that Eric Stewart will win as more and more voters realize this activity.